everyone, this is Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. We are going to do a card reading for the week of the 5th through to the 12th of April for Gemini. So if you are a Gemini in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, then this reading is for you. Now it is general, so it won't resonate with everyone, so take what does resonate for you, leave what doesn't. And if you'd like to have a personal reading, you're very welcome to contact me, and my details are in the description box below. And of course, if this is helpful to you, I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe to my channel, and that way more videos will reach more people. Alright, let's get started, Gemini. We're going to begin the week of the 5th through to 12th with a bit of a shuffle of these tarot cards to get a feel for the energy of the week coming up for you, Gemini. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini? Okay, quick shuffle and we will lay them out. Thank you, Spirit. 2 more cards for this week coming for Gemini. Fabulous. There it is, just popping out there. Okay. All right, we start with the Wheel of Fortune, the World card, massive changes here, and unexpected revelation. Well, I'm in a little bit of shock because I'm a Gemini. But anyway, let's move forward. The Wheel of Fortune. Great things are about to happen. Unexpected changes for you, Gemini. Everything is falling into place for you. And I just kind of wonder, you know, I'm kind of getting the sense it's actually in all aspects of your life, Gemini. You know, the Wheel of Fortune here is spinning, and we've got an interesting blend of all areas of your life: job, your hobby and passions, what's important to you, the people in your life, your home environment, your family. There's a lot of things that are shifting and changing for you, but I'm really getting a sense that it's very positive for you, Gemini. And, you know, when there's change, it does require us to take action, of course. Things will be physically changing for you. Your world as you know it is going to be changing during this week. Oh, you've got me intrigued now. And then followed by the World card. So your whole world is going to be expanding, and maybe there's going to be an offer for you, and certainly your energy is expanding. Your ability to perceive things is on a much grander scale. You're seeing yourself expanded as well, Gemini. You are seeing more clearly your destiny and your purpose. It's like everything is slotting into place for you, and you're going, yes, I get it. That's me. That's what I'm doing. That's my purpose. And so this is expanding your world, expanding your energy, and perfectly matched to this Wheel of Fortune, this change that is happening. And so it's going to require you to do things differently. You will be taking action to do things differently. Wow, I wonder what that's going to be. But either way, I'm sure Gemini, you kind of know that this is coming, because usually there's a momentum that precedes such massive change. And if you are a self-aware person, you would have been feeling this building up already, because, you know, the wheel is always in motion. It doesn't go from standstill to starting suddenly. It's always in motion, but there's going to be a momentum of change. So you probably are recognizing that this change is coming, but you're just not too sure how that's going to unfold. But it is most certainly unfolding for you. So the next card says unexpected revelation. And to me, there's news about something that is going to be part of the reason for this change. Now, the unexpected revelation could be in one or more areas of your life in terms of news that's coming to you. Going to get some news. So it may not be at first great news. You may get a little bit of a shock. So maybe there's a change in your job situation. Maybe there's a shift in the way you're relating to that special person in your life, if there is one. So maybe the communication you've had has shifted and something's changed, and it's taken you by surprise. So when you thought things were coasting along smoothly, pardon my hands, I can't help it. When you thought things were coasting along smoothly with this momentum, sudden change has stepped in, and there's been an unexpected awareness or news for you. And so it's you've gone, oh, I wasn't expecting that. It's like it's like having a wave that you've had nice ripples and suddenly a wave, and you go, oh, that just kind of took me by surprise. I thought everything was ticking along, and it kind of hurts. That kind of hurts a little bit, what I've just found out, this awareness, and I wasn't expecting that. But I do feel, Gemini, that because of this empowered energy that you have within yourself at the moment, this expansive energy, I don't think it rocks your world too much. I think, yeah, initially it may kind of hurt a little bit, but I get the sense that you're going to take this on the chin a lot better than perhaps you might have in the past, and that you have the ability to see beyond the particular circumstance. You have the ability to see the bigger perspective here, Gemini. And that's a good thing to remember, because, you know, we are going to have unexpected situations happen in our life, but I feel like you've reached a level of maturity and evolution in your life to go, you know what, that was a bit of an ouch, but I can deal with that. I can deal with it. And so you may have a moment in time of having to get past that energy, and then you're back into this beautiful, on purpose, expansive energy, and you're ready to take action, to keep moving and keep going. So well done you, Gemini. All right, so we're going to pull some cards from the Enchanted map deck by Colette, Baron-Reid. Spirit, what do you have to tell us for Gemini as a result of this unexpected revelation that has happened for Gemini? And it will be different for different people. So, you know, it may be job for some, it may be relationships for other people, it may be a financial hit, or something's changed in your home environment. Something's changed and you've just gone, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. There's two there, and I'm just going to let those fall out. Okay, so we started with coming together. Oh, sweetie. Right, okay. So if it had something to do with the unexpected revelation, had to do with a relationship or communicating with someone close to you, yes, initially it took you by surprise and you were upset by it. But here we go. You come together, you reconcile. You come together to where you know you're at. Gemini, that's lovely. That's kind of what you were hoping for. You were a little bit shocked about this. Perhaps it was the person's behaviour, perhaps it was the incident just got you both off to a wrong start here as a misunderstanding. Shit happens. Pardon my French. It does. But you know what? Because you were big enough to look beyond this to the bigger picture, that's why you've been able to come together. You've been able to have the conversation, reconcile, and realise that Spirit is overseeing this friendship, union, however you want to call it, and that's beautiful. Right, we have making a choice, riding the wave, and talisman, seeing the signs. Gemini, so much change. So we have riding the wave with change, brings emotions, brings a whole heap of things, and we've got like a fairly big friggin' wave here. But there's dolphins riding on the wave here, which is a very healthy sign. And Spirit is asking you to, you're not down here in the depths of the wave, ready to be dunked. Spirit is saying, go with this, go with it. Go with this higher perspective of what you know is true, because you are able to ride the wave of this change and you will be fine. Do what the dolphins are doing. Keep your head up, keep on top of the wave of this change, and you're going to make it. And let me just share with you, yesterday when I was at the beach, saw a school of dolphins. So I'm loving the fact that this symbol came up today. And keep an eye out for the signs. There's going to be signs to help you along the way. So when change happens to our world and things shift, the first thing we do as humans is that we want to know, where are we going? Tell me what to do. Tell me where to go. Where's the end goal? And Geminis are very in their head anyway, and they do like to have control over a situation for the sense of stability, and so they're wanting and looking for information. So Spirit's saying, that's okay, we're going to give you the signs as you need them in the right time. So at the right twist and turn along the journey, just listen to Spirit, because you'll be given the signs, you'll be shown the way. So relax, there are no obstacles in your path. Your life path will take you through a whole variety of different things that's unknown to you. And it does feel a little uncomfortable being on an unknown path. But trust Spirit, because you're going to be given the signs. Stay balanced in your approach, okay? Listen to your higher self. Look for the signs. Keep yourself grounded. And stay in tune with your inner compass as well. That's what I'm getting from this card. So that even when the way forward is not always clear, tune into your inner compass, your intuition of what feels right for you, and be guided by that, Gemini. So, you may feel that you haven't got the goods to get you where you need to go in these changing times, but Spirit is saying it's okay. Trust, keep balance in your life, stay grounded, and trust your inner compass, and you are going to be fine. And then it brings you eventually to a point of making a choice. You're going to come up with a choice in your life. Goodness, something is going to be presented to you where you need to choose one or the other. Now, when I'm looking at this card, I'm not feeling a pull to either one side or the other. So perhaps it's more of a case of not something that's right or wrong, but what feels like the right match for you. We've got birds equally distanced between the two open doors here, and let's note that the doors are open. So again, I'm feeling, my friends, my Geminis, that you've got to sort of really ask yourself what's going to matter to you the most in the end. You don't get to see the outcome here because it's unwritten at this stage. The outcome is unwritten, but it's up to you. It's up to you, but either way, you do need to make a choice. You cannot sit on the fence or in the fork in the road forever. You do need to move forward, and in order to get on with your life, you have to choose. You either go this way or you go that way. So take it as it resonates for you, whether it be job, family, whatever it is going to affect your future going forward. It's a choice, my friend. All right, I am going to pull some cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. What wisdom do you have to share with Gemini for this week, 5th to the 12th of April? Thank you. 2 more cards. Another one. 1 more card. Thank you. Alrighty. Here we go, Gemini. All right. So in the situation of the change and the choice that's coming up for you. Spirit's asking you to maintain a sense of balance in your life between what you know from the past and what you believe the future will be. Bring it back to the center to find your inner compass. And in this particular energy, Spirit's asking you to come from a balanced perspective of being in the present moment, but tapping into your intuition. So we've got the owl here at the top. We've got equal balance of past and future. And you being in your power in this present moment. So fairness, when we say to be fair, your approach to the situation or situations that may come up as a result of change in relationships or the conversation, change in jobs, whatever it is, change in pathway and direction perhaps. Be fair and equitable about your approach when you make the decision and the choice in how to communicate and how to go forward. Weigh up the options. See what is fair and reasonable, and then take action. And tap into your higher self as to what you feel is going to be right for you. You're right, this situation, my friend, is not over. It is not over. And sometimes when we're brought to that point or to the brink of conflict and pain, sometimes the first thing we want to do is cut our losses and go. But Spirit is saying, you don't have that choice, because there's a bigger picture here. There's a bigger picture going on, not just the small incidents and the bumps in the road. You've got to ride this wave of change. And know that there's a lot of other things to be considered. You know, and if it's to do with relationships, this is not over. This is an unfinished symphony. This is something that's long-term and in the making over a longer period of time. So your approach around this needs to be balanced and needs to be fair. We need to weigh up the perspectives of all sides of the coin here so that we come from a balanced energy, your energy, the other person's energy. Our reflections from the past and what we imagine for the future. This is what helps you to keep progressing in terms of your soul path and your journey. So the situation is unfinished, my friends. Unfinished. We have the never-ending story. Sometimes you feel tired by this energy, you know, you feel that you're not making any progress. And we've got a heart here inside an hourglass, right? And so you're feeling weary, Gemini. You're feeling like this whole situation is just going round and round and round. But I do feel that there's progress, but it takes work, and there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture here to consider. I just keep coming back to that. So this is not the end goal here, Gemini. This is not the end of whatever the discomfort and the unexpected revelation was. This is not the end. It's just another experience, and you've got to ride the wave here, because there is an opportunity for you to come together with this person. There's going to be choice that needs to be made, whether you stay or go and which door you go through. But you know, if you choose to make it work, you can. That's what I'm getting. But you've got to be fair about your approach. You've got to recognise that there's different perspectives to consider here and different situations to consider, and that will help you to realise that that there's work to be done. To take a light-hearted, creative approach, okay? When we're in a symphony, it takes many moving parts to bring harmony together. It takes work, it takes effort to integrate all the musicians, to create harmony so the melody is flowing and sweet and smooth. It takes work to do that, Gemini. So I'm feeling like, don't give up, don't feel disheartened. Whatever changes are shifting for you. Try to take a balanced perspective. Keep going and have faith that things will work out. And, take a fair approach. Let's finish off the reading, Gemini, with a card from the Nature's Whispers deck. To finish off for the week, what's a lovely message for Gemini to hear in this reading? Intuition. Gemini, you don't have all of the answers, and I know that frustrates you. It frustrates you when you don't have all the answers. It feels like it's a never-ending story. But Spirit is saying use your intuition. You're highly intuitive as an air sign. Communicating and communication are important to you. You're very in tune with your world, your inner and outer world, and you have the ability to use this skill to see, feel and know at a deeper level as to how things are playing out and the energy that is there and the focus that you need to have. This, my friend, is not going away either. Your ability to intuit gives you the knowledge and helps you to see the wisdom around your situation. And though you don't have hard, concrete answers, your energy is always fluid. Intuition is often represented by the dolphins. Water is emotions. You've got a lot of air energy in this unfinished symphony here. Balancing of energies here. A lot of air energy going on, mental energy going on, which is you, Gemini, as well. And there's, confirmation or affirmation, the importance of you tapping into your intuition. When you do that, you will be connected. You'll feel connected. You'll feel the reassurance of what you need to know. That's how you get your answers, Gemini. You're an air sign. You're an air sign. You get your answers through your intuition. So trust that, Gemini. This is your reading for the week of the 5th through to the 12th of April. Lots of love for you. Go well, and we'll see you next time. Bye.